To you, Aquarius. So I don't think I'm actually gonna continue on with that nonsense life insurance. That stuff is trash, because I learned essentially about life insurance from an idea, listening a little bit about it on YouTube, and then literally reading a book, and then actually going ahead and practicing getting life insurance. Trying to become a life insurance agent, I know for a Fendi fact, they deliberately make these questions as agitating, as frustrating, and as bad faith as possible. They talk so much about good faith, but then the actual questions on the test are quote unquote bad faith, due to the fact that you're trying to answer the questions. They got a million and one different things. They got a million and one different phrases for something so simplistic. They're asked in a particular kind of way to bring about confusion, but then it's talking about, oh, when you prepare to pass. So if I'm so prepared to pass, show and prove that it's bad faith on the test. Show and prove. If I'm preparing to pass, why must they be so bad faith with the way they ask the questions? Why can't the questions be more simplistic if I'm preparing to pass? That's hogwash, fam. That is a waste of my time. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move on to something more profitable that works for me. Because you'll have people who will get on to these jobs, these highly complicated jobs, and then they're morons. How did these people get in these dispositions? You ask them to do something, and these jobs are highly complicated. So you'll think to yourself, this person's supposed to be smarter than the average chimp. Then you get yourself in a situation where you call them, you ask them for something simple. They don't even know basic vocabulary. Come, stop. So for you, Aquarius, you have the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and then you have the Six of Pentacles, right? So these three cards right here, this is what I understand. Making tarot reading videos, people coming through, getting videos, making the money this way. This overly complicated garbage with all these nonsensical questions, that's hogwash, man. I almost want to start disrespecting it. But shout outs to the people who do this stuff. But regardless of to who or to what, right? A lot of you Aquarius are in a situation where you are giving yourselves to someone. You are actually presenting yourself in a way where you want to be chosen by a particular person. So the relationship that you Aquarius have, my readings be coming true, son. My readings are true. I'm seeing a lot of Aquarius actually in a lot of relationships. But this person, you want this person to like you. And the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands speaks to how you Aquarius are in a situation where this person does like you. So, okay, that's interesting, because there's a sense of you Aquarius wanting someone to see something about you, and this person does see something about you, and they like you Aquarius for it. But there's a sense of, from this reading, I'm getting that there's a sense of like you Aquarius and them, you being in their lives is challenging them in a way where they have to pay attention to something that they may have actually decided to put off for a long period of time. Because the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands, 9 and 9, you and them, right? You influenced them in a way where they didn't think that you, Aquarius, actually could influence them, right? They don't want to be influenced in that way because they're usually comfortable sweeping something up underneath the rug. But the mere fact that you, Aquarius, actually challenge them to bring something up to the surface is essentially what's making it work for you, because they like that about you, even though they don't particularly like in the immediate having to address something. They like it in the long term. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, you and them actually being able to confront a problem that they may have been putting off for a very long time together, and they feel stronger with you, Aquarius, by their side. And then you have the Two of Swords and the Six of Wands. So the Two of Swords and the Six of Wands right here speaks to how this person, like I said before, this is the evidence. They've been putting it off. But the Six of Wands is all about how you, Aquarius, are not gonna, you will respect boundaries, but eventually you will have to come back to this because, you know, you, Aquarius, do not, I'm just gonna go ahead and say what it is. You, Aquarius, do not respect dysfunction, in the sense that, like, you know how when it is that you'll be like in a romantic connection with somebody, and then like they'll have certain things that gets brought up, but they don't ever want to talk about it, right? They never resolve it. They don't ever want to talk about it. Granted, it's not resolved. It's not like it's resolved. Let's be bigger people. Let's move on from the situation. Let's actually do better, right? It's like it's not resolved. And yet they're not trying to do anything to resolve it. Yeah, that will cause a lot of issues in a relationship. Like if something is known and then it doesn't get resolved. This is probably the reason why I'm still single, because like it needs to get resolved. And the situation is that, you know, this person, they're having a problem resolving it. So a lot of you, Aquarius, are trying to help them, right? Something that you didn't even necessarily know about them popped up, but you're helping them resolve it because you, Aquarius, you have respect for them, right? You like them. So for you single Aquarius, even, this could be somebody that you're getting to know, you know, and you never, and maybe someone that you know, or maybe even someone brand new, but you wouldn't expect them to do this, right? So let's clarify the Six of Wands. You have the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Star card, the Sun, right? Excuse me. The Sun card, the Star card, excuse me. And then you, Aquarius, also have the Devil. So a lot to do with you, You are very influential to these people. You're influential in general. But to this particular person and in this particular situation, very influential. The Empress and the Six of Wands, this person doesn't necessarily, like I said, they don't want to talk about this situation. But the Sun card, the Star card, and the Devil represents you, Aquarius. You, in true Aquarius fashion, you let them know that eventually this thing will have to be brought up and it will have to be resolved. If you're going to continue to be in their life, they are going to have to resolve it. And while it is that I'm at it, you know the reason why it is that I agree with you, Aquarius, taking that approach, right? Um, you know the reason why it is that I agree with you, Aquarius, taking that approach. I agree because I've had relationships with some of the people who I'm with, some people in general sense, because it happened to me more than once, who I've actually were getting to know, and they clearly had issues that got brought up that never was resolved. I'm talking about these are grown folks, never resolved certain issues. And if I'm being quite transparent, if I'm being see-through, if I'm being honest, they became stupid behind that. And what I mean by that is like, that stunted their growth spiritually and mentally. Like, again, like, these are grown people. These aren't even people in their 20s. Some of them was in their 20s, but the majority of them wasn't even in their 20s. Majority of them was in their 30s and 40s. And these are broken individuals where like the things that they did as I was getting to know them were peculiar. You know, they saying that they want to hang out with me and they want to kick it and everything like that. But then at the same time, I don't hear from them. And they find ways to, you know, betray my trust. They're real disrespectful. And it's like, what was the point of you wasting your own time, spending so much time chasing after me and all this stuff just to be able to pull this nonsense? Like, this is what lets me know that something is really off with a lot of these people factually who do this stuff, truly, because you a person moves on with their life. You got the person's number. You out of the blue, you chase them, you reach out to them, you chase them. To do what exactly? You spending your time. And this is what and I'm glad that Richard Grennan talked about this, right? Grenon talked about this, right? About how like people who have certain problems, it's high energy because it's a lot of work to do something so stupid, right? They doing all of this. So the relationship ended up being useless because it was like you wasted time out of your life that you'll never be able to get back. To prove what point? Because I know that you're lame. I have experiences with you. So what are you trying to prove? Like, what are you doing, right? And so the fact that you, Aquarius, want to push this issue to see, can this person break through their limitations even when it's not comfortable? It's never going to be comfortable. That's the catch-22. Like, progress, especially progress that was meant to hinder you, will never feel good when you push through the progress. It will have to be addressed, you know, to exercise that issue, right? Like how it is that they exercise demons in exorcism. That's what it is. You exercising that up on out of you. And then if you can do that, you'll be a more well-rounded person. So this person and you Aquarius want to push through this problem. But this person is giving you a little bit of issues. So again, you Aquarius are going to have to like decide for yourselves if this connection that you have with them is worth this. You know? This was to clarify the Two of Swords. So that's pretty much it for now. For you single Aquarius, getting to know this person, again, you will have to decide how much of a toll you will allow this person to have on you. Meaning, how much time, money, effort, problems are you willing to go through for you to get to know this person more and stay with this person? The answer is up to you ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't know, man. Like me, I got a Pisces ascendant. I'm a Virgo. You feel what I'm saying? I got a Pisces rising or ascendant and all of that. I got an Aries moon. I'm real touch and go, man, because I know what it feels like trying to fix broken people as a Virgo. Virgos are notorious back in the days for trying to fix broken people. And I'm not in the business of trying to fix broken people 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 are too caught up in their ego a lot of the times, right? They act one way on Thursday, and then on a Friday they act completely differently. So that kind of dysfunction where a person is brand new and all that, people who know me know I ain't with that nonsense, fam. Like I ain't even gonna talk about it, but I ain't with all of that because that's lame. But that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We got 20,100 and change. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. We're growing, yo. And there's a Linktree link in the comment section below. If you want to get a personal reading from me, come through. You know what I'm saying? Prices are on the website. When you click on the Linktree link, it'll say for private readings. You click there, and that will take you to my website. Or you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. Appreciate you.